We are 4 public libraries located in Chicago's south suburbs: Glenwood-Lynwood Public Library, Matteson Public Library, Steger-South Chicago Heights Public Library, and serving Country Club Hills and Hazel Crest, Grande Prairie Public Library. We serve diverse populations from each of our 7 villages. We provide access to information for education and personal enrichment. We also provide cultural experiences, family activities, and wholesome entertainment, all at little or no cost to our patrons. These days, we are serving more people than ever before. To help you understand the vital nature of library services in our communities, we asked our patrons to tell you about what they value at their local library.
We love this library. This library is bigger. We came from Iowa, so it's a lot bigger from some of the facilities that we have there. I thoroughly enjoy the computer section that you have. You have a lot of computers and access to the internet. There are a variety of choices for books. I really love your interlibrary loan because I am an avid books on tape reader. I have a long drive to work, so that helps to keep me awake and keep me going.
The library is a place to come. It's comfortable. The seats are wonderful. You have such a wide selection of magazines. I can keep up with many, many magazines that I couldn't afford if I had to subscribe to them. You have the latest book section, and I think that I'm always able to find what I want for my entertainment and my enjoyment.
We love the public library because there's so many things that it allows us to do for free, whether it's playing games or coming to activities. We especially like it around the holiday season, and the librarians always do a good job of picking out the holiday-themed books. We usually take home about 20 books at a time, and we pile up mountains of finds, but we love the ability to turn on new interests.
In these challenging economic times, how does your local library benefit you?
Grande Prairie means a whole lot to me. It's a place where I can come and just do research. It's a place I can come. I'm looking for employment, so most of the time I come to, just browse to serve to see what new employment opportunities are available.
I was recently laid off. They shut down my whole department, so I've been coming to the library to use the computers on Career Builder and similar job sites. I don't have computer access at my apartment. I also come to use the computers for school. I'm at school online, so I do need to come to the library almost every other day to use it. And depending on how my schedule is, I like that the library has hours that kind of, work around my schedule too.
What the library means to me is an opportunity for me to be able to enjoy reading various books and having various reference items without the cost of going into the bookstores. With the way the economy is today, it's a very resourceful tool and a place where I can go and enjoy an opportunity to read without it costing me extra money that I don't have right now.
Why do you use your local library?
My daughters and I, we've been coming to the library for like 4 years now, and we're here pretty much 3 or 4 times a week. There's always something for us to do here. I personally use this library for information on parenting styles, and if I want to help my child with her school. The library staff is very knowledgeable at helping me find things.
You can research information, you have access to the computers. It gives you the ability to come in, quiet time, work on your own computer, work on the library's computer.
It's the one place that I can come to finish my homework, study. There are so many different books on different topics that I can use instead of going to a store and buying them. Most places don't have the books that we have here at the library.
I feel that when I come here, I can find the things I need, and then when I'm upset or I'm bored, I can just pick up a book and start reading.
I love Grande Prairie Library because I started coming here to really become more familiar with the African American authors.
The benefits is the Heritage Quest. After I started doing my family genealogy, it came in very handy as far as giving me leads and finding who my relatives were.
My husband had a mild stroke and his vision is impaired a little bit and he cannot read anymore, so I get books on tapes all the time, so he has something to use in his pastime where he can't read.
Since I'm homeschooled, I don't exactly go anywhere else but the library, so I've met a lot of my friends by volunteering.
But I think why I love the library because it's just filled with so many books, and I love to come here and draw. And besides, the books tell you about everything, about many cultures, and it just makes me happy being here.
Well, I love the library because of the cool books and because of the really cool comic books like Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, and Case Closed, and also because of the computers. And I love it because of the people in it too.
I enjoy the library because of the atmosphere. It gives me a chance to get a lot of homework done. I can use the internet access. The people here are extremely friendly. So it creates an environment where I can study and I can also enjoy myself.
I believe that if you have all this information, then you can just basically do anything, because they always say information is power. Well, here's all the information that you could ever need.
It's like a safe home.
I come to the library almost all the time now, and it's like a part of me.
You should come to the library because it means good to me.
What would you do if you no longer had access to the materials and services at your local library?
I'll scream.
I'd be devastated. I really would.
If I had no library access, I would go broke. I would probably not eat.
Without a library, it would be hard to do my homework because it's very loud in my house.
I would have nowhere to go when I'm bored, or just no volunteer hours or anything that's not fun. So
there's a lot of different programs that they offer for adults that I can join, book clubs. There's also, I saw there was knitting, there's family chess night, things like that. If those services weren't available, or if the people weren't able to work to have those services, that would be sad.
You know, I think the funding is the most important thing, because what it does for our communities is at the heart of what community life should be.
As publicly funded institutions, we sympathize with the unique burden of elected officials as you strive to fund all the necessary services of our state. We know that tax dollars are stretched thin, yet we also know that one of the best ways you can serve your constituents is by continuing to fund Illinois libraries at no less than their current amount. We also ask that Illinois libraries be considered for additional funding when monies become available. You alone can ensure that the public you serve has continuing access to the vitally important library services they now enjoy. You can accomplish this for the people of Illinois so that we can all say,
Yay! We did it!
We, along with your constituents and the future voters of Illinois, thank you.